Should I look into getting a bookkeeper? What's going on? It's Michael Willon dude here, out here doing a site visit on my commercials and taking care of the cracks and crevice weeds, spraying them. Now, if you followed me for the past year, I've been having a strong debate on getting a bookkeeper. That's something I've taken care of since I've been in business. I finally made the decision to go ahead and hire a bookkeeper. I went with a company that does everything online. I'm gonna see how it goes. Obviously, I'm definitely gonna give it a chance to work. It's tough for me, as I assume it is for most business owners, to basically take away some of my control in the company, which would be running the books. But as business owners, we also got to understand that we're not going to grow until we get to that point where we hire people to do bookkeeping. Just like we're great in our field and what we do out here, you hiring a bookkeeper is just you hiring someone who specializes in that field, to where they'll be able to do that way more efficiently than any of us will. So that kind of is what made my decision final on that. Not having to spend extra time I could be spending maybe doing sales or something else for the company. That time I'm spending, going through the books and everything, I could be spending doing so many things that could produce income. So I'm going to give it the opportunity, get my books all cleaned up. And I am guilty of being that owner-operator that also uses the main operating account as basically their personal account, since I started a business. So that's something I'm working on getting better at. I'll also be working on getting better at making sure I pay myself this year. So goals with me hiring a bookkeeper is this. Number one, relieve and release control of having to always be there to take care of the financials, the books. Basically get back my time when it comes to that and invest it somewhere else where I specialize at, something that I'm better at, like working on equipment. I could be doing that. I could be doing sales. These are things I do way better than keeping books, which I'm pretty sure is going to be more accurate with somebody doing it. Number two, I'm thinking this is definitely going to help me understand my numbers better and where I'm at. Number three, it's about just moving forward. This is the first step of moving forward for me, as far as growing and scaling this business. Another goal I would say for me would be, at some point, I like to hire on 2 other people to go out and run the maintenance division, which I currently do. So free me up to do other services and customer service and sales. And hiring a bookkeeper is my first step in that direction. Once I understand my numbers better with a bookkeeper, I should be able to understand when I'm actually in position to hire on more people. And until then, I'll just do it by myself. I'll be the solo owner operator out here, taking care of all the properties. It's more work, but honestly, I'd rather do things the right way, which is why 2023 is the year that I basically restructured this whole entire company. And that bookkeeper, most of those who follow some of my videos in 2022 know that a bookkeeper is the first step for that. I guess the main goal for me is to be much better at being consistent at paying myself. As owner operators, a lot of us don't pay ourselves regularly, or even correctly as to what we should be getting paid. Having a bookkeeper will help with me knowing that I'm able to consistently do that, and even prioritize myself to consistently do that, to the point where I'm paying myself a consistent rate and I'm paying any personal bills out of what I'm paying myself. That's important to me because since I started, just like many of the rest of us out here, since I've started, business account, personal account, it's just been an account. And separating the two is important to me. And that's something that I'm going to be working on. But I would definitely let y'all know how it goes with bookkeeper. I just implemented everything this morning, paid the setup fee, all that good stuff. This is just a bookkeeper. They can do payroll down the road, but as of right now, it's just for, bookkeeping. I'm going to see how it goes. I would let you know what the company it is after I see, how it goes the first month or two. And I'll tell you one thing though, it's not one of these major companies that everyone is basically recommending us to go to in our industry. I went with a company that I felt like was the best fit for me, honestly, when it comes to everything, and just my schedule as well. And it's completely remote. Like, I don't have to be face to face with this person. Everything is done online, where I can upload like statements, all that good stuff. So I would definitely let y'all know how that goes. It's definitely a big step for me. Hopefully a big step in the right direction, which I believe it is, towards getting this company exactly where I would like to get it. All right, well, let me get some of y'all's feedback down in the comments. Do you have a bookkeeper? Is it something that you're considering? How you managing your company? All right, y'all take it easy and continue to prepare for this year. Right now, like I said, I'm doing site visits. I picked up 5 yards of mulch the other day that I plan to spread one of these days when it gets a little bit warmer, since we're getting no snow once again. So let me know down in the comments. Y'all take it easy. Peace.